Well, it seems Jalen Green has gotten himself embedded in a little bit of controversy. He's been playing some absolutely fantastic basketball. When asked about it, he said it was because of his family and baby. But which baby are we talking about? Recently, Drea Michelle has come out to say that she is pregnant with Jalen's baby. That in itself was controversial for some people, as Drea is 17 years older than Jalen. Now, some people are calling her a predator. I personally don't like the idea of somebody being, or people being that, having that much of an age difference. But hey, to each his own. If they're okay with it, they're both adults. Um, he may be young, but he's still an adult. So he's made the choice. She's made the choice. What can you say? For me, as a mom, my whole thing of calling her a predator would probably be the fact that this is probably a payday for her. Um, but Drea Michelle's not the only one. When they announced her pregnancy, one day later, another woman came forward and announced on social media that she too had a child with Jalen Green. Apparently, this child was born in February. There was no mention of it. It was all hush hush. But when Drea made her announcement, I think there might have been a little bit of jealousy happening, and this other woman decided that she was going to post her pregnancy photos, even though she had already had the baby. So the first lady, her name is Maya. She was a bartender, and she alleges that she gave birth to Green's child in February. And again, despite keeping all her photos and her pregnancy out of the public eye, one day later, after that announcement with Drea was on social media, she came forward and announced her pregnancy. And now the fact that Jalen already has one child. Drea Michelle is due in May. Soon after all this stuff came out on social media, another woman has yet come out and said that she too is pregnant with Jalen's baby, and she's due around the same time as Drea Michelle. Apparently, this woman is a bottle girl at a club in Houston called Club Onyx, and according to her friend, she's 6 months, almost 7 months pregnant, so she too is due in May. So it'll be an interesting to see. But Jalen has got himself in a situation where he's going to have 3 baby mamas in a year. I personally don't like the idea of having children here, there, and everywhere, but that's a conversation for him and his mother. I also, as a mother, would be talking to him about the fact that the more women you have children with, the more your money is spent on child support. And you're also, as much as you want to be, you cannot be there for your children as much as you probably would want to as a dad who wants to be involved if you're having 3 different baby mamas. And I mean, he's young. One day he may decide to get married. These are all things that I think people need to start, especially athletes, need to look at. The fact that these women maybe, and I'm saying maybe, not all, but some women look at athletes as a payout. I think we're seeing this more and more. So, Jalen, keep it in your pants, or at least wrap it up. Subscribe to Rovis Rants, hit the like button. Tell me in the comments section, as a mom, if you were a mom, even you men out there, if you were a mom, what conversation would you be having with your child about the fact that child support is not cheap? Do you want to be supporting all these women? And how much of a dad can you be in a household if you have all these babies? Let me hear you. Talk to you soon.